Hello and welcome to another Maps Arts devlog. This is gonna be number 4, and it's gonna be around or about Moai. Moai is a game that I'm working on. You might have seen it in the channel if you're like into that stuff. I've been working on this game for like a year and a half. Here you can see me working on the new art because recently I started working on the actual final or at least semi-final animations. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically drawing because I want this game to be 100% hand drawn, right? And the first animation test that I did was hand drawn, but the animation was tweened, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. But this time around, I'm going in and I'm working on like each individual part. I'm adding stuff like secondary motion and follow through, all those little bits and bops and all those cool things to really like sell the game and to really make it like an unique experience. So yeah, let's just watch this for a little bit. See, here I'm working on the beads on his rosary. It's kind of like a rosary. It's like a monk mala, so like a monk meditation rosary thing. And now we can see that I'm adding that secondary motion, and it's little bits, like little things that move apart or like as well, and not just not just the body moving. It's actually like little things. This is, I think, the idle, right? No, this is jump animation. So here you can see me, and then I work on the flower too. That looks really cool. Just little things to make the game overall like more just better. The animation is gonna flow better. It's gonna have these little things that you can look at while the game is playing. And let me tell you, making a game is hard. I know that's probably very cliche, and like everybody knows about that, but making a game is hard. And I thought this was gonna be like a easy game because it's just like a platformer, kind of like a puzzle platformer kind of thing. And I didn't really want it to make it too long, so it's like, but still, look at all that list down there is all the things I'm gonna be animating. And that's crazy, it's a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. So if you at some point want to do a game, I do suggest that if you have the time and the money to do it, go ahead and do it yourself. But if you don't, do go into Newgounds and try to get somebody to help you out, because I'm working on other games too. And there's 2 other games that I'm working on. One of them I'm the programmer, and then the other one I'm the lead developer. And then there's Moai, which I'm doing all by myself. But those other games are coming out really well, and there is a huge chance that the reason that's coming out so well is because a lot of people are helping me with them. Like it's not just me. So yeah, if you have time and you want to make a game all by yourself, like I'm doing with Moai, go for it. But don't be afraid to ask for help. Chances are there's a lot of people out there that want to make a game with you, that want to make a game at all, just at all, and they'll help you out. So take advantage of that. Like, making games is a collaborative effort, and you should definitely get some other people to help you out. In my case, I want to make Moai my hope. This is my baby. I want it to come out just the way I want it. And even then, the goal is to get like a Kickstarter or a Patreon going. I'm not sure yet, but either way, the reason I would like to get one of those 2 things going for it is because I want to like eventually hire maybe other artists, other animators, other developers, people that can help me with the game, because that would be awesome. Right now I know how to do a little bit of C# or C, is it C#? Yeah, of C#. I know a little bit of it, but mostly I work with Actionscript, so there's things like that I can't do at all, like by myself. I can't right now port maybe this game to mobile outside of the Newgrounds platform, because I don't know if you know this, but you can play mobile games on Newgrounds. if they're running in Ruffle, because Ruffle runs on Newgrounds. So but if you don't have like the control scheme for it, it's not gonna be able to play on those on mobile, not even in Newgrounds, because you really can't like click stuff and do the things that you're supposed to with just the touchscreen. But it's something to have in mind, because eventually I'm thinking I'm gonna add like an option, like a toggle up and on and off option for my games, where you can like get a little joystick going and you can get the game working on mobile. But that's just an option, something to like think about later, But for now, really, Moai is gonna be a software game, like a computer game. You can play it on or a flash game, really. I'm gonna make an exe file, put it on HIO, maybe in the future put it on Steam, depending on how that goes, right? But it's $100 a year, I think. So we'll see. But right now, we're still in a very early stage of the game. I'm still just making all the art, updating the art, because it's crazy, because like when I was making this game, right? As I'm making this game right now, I'm playing a version that has some art. But since the art is not final, you got to go in and do it again. But then I have to go back in and update these new animations into the game. So the game's going to look bad but good, with a lot of new elements. And then once that's done, I'm going to go in and finish like this cave level part and actually work on the background of it and make that like as good as I can. And then back to the game, add it in, then back again to polish the animations with maybe flat colors and final outlines, probably, and like back and forth. So it's a process. That's why it's great when you have people, because while you're doing that, somebody could be doing the other thing, and that'd be great. But right now, for me, this is just my biggest project. Really, it's probably gonna take me. I thought it was gonna take me 1 year. That was fake. And now I'm coming close to a year and a half, maybe 2. And I for sure now know that it's not gonna be done this year. So maybe next year, maybe probably at the end of if it's next year, it's probably at the end of next year. Right now you can see me animating this really cool effect that's gonna be happening. It's the growth effect. So the thing with Moai is that he like meditates, and when he meditates, things happen around him in his world. Like trees grow and gates come down and flowers blossom, all these really cool, neat things. It's kind of like Okami. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but if you haven't, I highly suggest it. Is about a wolf god that creates growth. It creates plants and trees blossom, and it's very beautiful game, and it's very fun. Recently bought it again. I used to have it back in like when it was in PS2. It's in PS4 now, probably PS5. I'm sure like that game will probably like be the be the first game people play when they land on the moon. It's that beautiful. It's a really good game. It's very important too, for people that are just like trying to get into indie. I think it's it's a great game that shows what indies can do. I honestly think that. Also, I'm noticing that the artifacts of the little things, weird things that pop up on screen, actually pop up less when I'm on Adobe Flash than when I'm on Photoshop. But either way, I found a new website that lets me, look at all the animations going. They're going really fast. They obviously are being like sped up, time lapse, but it's coming out really good. I'm excited. Like the new animation, like just look at the little beats when he runs and when he walked. That looked great, right? The next thing I'm going to be working on is animating the fauna and the flora. This episode and the next episode is all about that, animating stuff for Moai. And what I was saying earlier was that I found a website called Panopto, and it lets you record your screen. And records it pretty well too, right? So not this video, not the next one, but somewhere down the line, you're going to see that there's not going to be any Bandicam left and no more artifacts around. Like, it's going to be really cool. This bird character animation that I'm doing is for a little NPC character. It's kind of like on Shovel Knight, when... not Shovel Knight, sorry, Hollow Knight. When you run around, there's these little birds, right? And and you can scare them away and they fly away. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do something like that for Moai, like have them peck around, and then here you can see me starting the fly away animation, because I think those little things make the world better overall. Just make it look cooler, funner. It makes it like a real place, you know. So, and that's what I want. I want people to come into this game, play it, enjoy it for the experience that it is, right? Not as a game that you need to beat or finish, you know, to get whatever achievements or whatever. I'm sure I'm gonna add little medals here and there, but probably they're gonna be about like based on time or something. But like what I want is to create a world that people can come in, enjoy. If they're angry or whatever, the music and the chill nature of the game can like chill people out, kind of like a meditation, right? So if Moai is meditating, you're kind of like actively meditating in the game. The game is kind of like an active meditation kind of thing, and there's gonna be elements that make that happen. Look at all the artifacts. Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, that's about it. I don't think I'm gonna talk anymore. We're coming close to the end of the video. I'm hoping that you like this. If you do, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those things. Leave your feedback down below, and if you have any questions or topic suggestions, comment them as well. Hope you like this video. Thanks. Bye.